Hi everybody, it's Natalie here from Movement on the Ground. I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager, and today I'm going to be facilitating a conversation with Ali, our campus representative from Lesvos. I'm just going to dial him in, so if you can just give me one moment, and we'll get started super soon. Also, a big thanks to everyone that's joining today. I know it's also technically a middle of a working day, but really happy to have you on board. And here's Ali. Welcome to the call. How are you, Ali?
Hello everyone. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing well. Really happy to be going live with you today and to be giving our followers a little bit of an insight into what's happening on Lesvos at the moment. So I will hand the mic over to you to do a quick intro to yourself and give us a little bit of an update as to what's happening on Lesvos and in the new temporary camp.
So my name is Ali. I'm from Syria. I work for Movement Underground. I joined Movement Underground 2018. My role here is campus representative. And about the situation now in Rick Lesvos in the new temporary camp, it's the population. It's 7,000 people. 7,000 people. 344 people are living here. The big majority is families, of course. And I mean, as all we know as well, the location of the camp, it's challenging. It's a difficult spot because it's the weather condition. It's really heavy and it's windy place here. It's a lot of wind happening over here. So it's very difficult spot, to be honest, for the living conditions if people are living here. And other organizations and other people and us as well, plus the community, we're trying to improve as much as we can with this living conditions here, because it's very important and very necessarily because everybody deserves to live in better living condition.
No, so true, Ali. And I guess with the upcoming winter, with the weather getting colder, having been to the camp myself just a few weeks ago, it is a really challenging location. So I think more than ever, we need to come together as organizations on the ground and step up and see what can be done. But of course, as well at the moment in Greece,
Absolutely.
like most of Europe, in a kind of a lockdown situation because of COVID. What's the situation like in regards to COVID-19 and the lockdown on the island? Do you have a bit of an
So
update about?
it's the island is completely in lockdown in the moment, as well as the camp. It's nobody allowed to leave from here except this. Yeah. Do you hear me now?
Yep, I think there was a little bit of a delay.
All right. So I said it's Greece is in lockdown in the moment. The island as well as in.
Oh,
Hello.
you're back up. The
Yeah.
connection is a little bit shaky, but we're still live.
All right. So I said Greece is in lockdown in the moment, and as well as Lesvos, the camp as well in lockdown. There is limited if people are allowed to leave from the camp. It's per day 1,000 people. There is 4 different shifts. So example from 8 o'clock in the morning for 12 o'clock, you will have example 350 people allowed to go for a few hours to buy stuff for themselves, to go example to the hospital or to go to the lawyer, or if they have specific needs or specific things to do, they will be allowed to go, but there is no allowed more than 1,000 people per day to be out of the camp. Plus, on Saturday until 3 o'clock, the people will be allowed to move outside, and Sunday, nobody allowed to go from here. So all the people have to stay in the camp. Plus, there is in the quarantine area, in the moment we have 13 people in the quarantine. There is 9 people positive cases, and there is the rest, it's a close contact.
Okay, so a bit of a challenging time, I guess, regarding COVID, but to think as movement, we're just trying to take the measurements, obviously, as seriously as possible. But obviously, being in the lockdown means that activities have changed. What is movement doing inside the camp at the moment in terms of trying to provide support during this period, during any kinds of activities or programs?
So of course, during the lockdown, there is some things you cannot do because it's lockdown. So there is you have to, if you want to walk in the street, you have to wear your mask. I'm now not wearing my mask because I'm alone here. There is nobody around me. The activities we're doing in the moment, we're providing food by daily basis, 2 times per day. We provide for 4,000 people, 260. Plus, we support other colleague organization with the system. Then they can distribute the food for the rest of the camp. So we have 2 food distribution points, and they have other 2. So we're sharing this work together, and we distribute for the people in very fast way, very good system. And we're trying to use what we haven't learned from Moria camp, because it was the system there is very difficult, especially with the food. And gratefully and luckily here, we avoiding this issue. So the whole people, they receive food more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. The whole population receive food in this way. And we believe still everybody should receive meal coming to door to the house where they are staying. Nobody should be waiting in line. Nobody should be waiting to get a meal. So we trying our best as a small organization to fill gaps, and this gaps is really needed and it's important because actually nobody focusing on it, and it's good someone to be focusing in this small gaps to fill it, because it's very important and make big impact.
No,
as
definitely.
well, we're doing recycling, cleaning by daily basis as well, together with community volunteers. We rely very much on them. Whole movement on the ground is about camp to campus. Whole movement on the ground is about community volunteers, about people from the camp be involved, and they are responsible for everything here. We are here just to give them the opportunity, to give them the chance, to get them the tools, to get them the things they need, and they are ready to run the things by their own. So this is what we're doing by daily basis. We listen to the community, we hear them, we hear them deeply and learn from them what is the need and how we can impact the situation and work together with them to improve our daily life all together here in the camp.
No, I think
And
that
we're doing as well the sport program. So we have the football for the children by daily basis as well. The kids not allowed to leave from the camp, so they play here inside with our sport team. It's really amazing and incredible to see how people just pass the time in peaceful way and try to use each minute in good way by this day.
Hi everybody. Sorry for that slight delay. I think we got disconnected with Ali and then we couldn't add him back to the live.
Sorry, the connection here, it's challenging.
Yeah, it's not the best connection, so hopefully we can keep you on the line, Ali.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the camp to campus approach and how right now it's incredibly important to be working with the community. You were giving us a little bit of an insight into our sports program, which we're still able to facilitate with the kids inside the camp. How's that program going, and is it helping with the atmosphere in the camp? And are there any plans for the future as well on that one?
So regarding to this, yes, it's make big impact. The kids using the time in the right way. They play football, and we're not doing the sport program just for football. It's also about how you can come be a better human being, how we can treat each other. So also it's like a class, but it's come through football, and this is part of Camp to Campus philosophy. And for the coming future as well, hopefully after the lockdown, we will be able as well to get the people out from here, and they will be going to the football field, and they will be able to train there like in the normal days. But now because of the lockdown, it's difficult to leave from the camp for the population and for the people living here.
Yeah, well, hopefully, those restrictions will be lifted, because I think there's so much beauty in being able to go outside the camp and do that. So, and in terms of winterisation, Ali, I think obviously we've seen, especially online, a lot of photos coming through about the reality of camp, challenging weather conditions. What's kind of happening in an effort to prepare for winter? What do you see happening inside? Is movement on the ground able to do anything about this at the moment?
So regarding to winterization is everything have been done through UNHCR here in the site. They winterize all the tent, flooring and tarps, basic flooring for the tents all over the camp. They have done this level by the winterization, but we know the infrastructure of the camp is still hard and difficult. Even if you put flooring for the tents, it's the ground is not ready for the tents to be set up here. Um, so in the coming future, the government announced yesterday about they will start constructing work to make drainers, to make running water, to make electric, etc. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in the coming future. As a small NGO and colleague organization as well, we're just trying to fill the gaps. We're trying to do whatever we can do to support the community here in first place, and we are here for the people. We have to do our best by daily life, by daily basis to provide as much as we can for these people are living here. So we should come all together. We should support these people. We should help them. Nobody deserves to live in bad living conditions. Everybody deserves to live in good living conditions, and that's how it should be. So we can see. Hopefully, things will be changing by the coming time soon, and we'll see how it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess at the moment it's a little bit of that waiting and seeing where we can help where is possible as well. Like you said, being a smaller organization,
Yeah.
we try and work within our capacity as well.
Plus, I want to add to the winterization. We will start hopefully very, very soon in the coming days with hot shower projects for the people who are living here. Unfortunately, it's not a huge project. It's very simple, very small. It's about 36 shower, 3 containers. We're going to provide this to the camp. Hot showers, our colleague NGO Watershed, they will be as well in this project. They will connect everything and they will provide the hot water. We will provide the containers and the management for it. We will try our best to provide warm shower to the people. It's still nothing. It's a small number of containers, but good for starting, and hopefully for the coming future, people will have more containers and more access for wash unit to cover the whole population. Everybody deserves to have hot shower. Now we don't want to talk about winter because we are already in winter. So I mean it's cold. You can see I'm wearing jacket like that. So you can imagine the people are living and sleeping here by daily basis. How cold is it also to have a cold shower? So we will try our best as movement on the ground and other people to do whatever we can do to fill these small gaps and to make sure we're doing something as much as we can. We cannot change the whole world. We cannot change the whole situation. We cannot change this whole camp for a heaven, but we can do impact by daily basis, by small thing. So we'll try our best. And hopefully this will be a good start with the hot shower project.
No, definitely, Ali. I think you said it well. It's a small step, but at least it's in the right direction. And I think that's the most important thing at this time as well. And I guess from both the office and the ground of movement, we're continuously exploring ways at the moment to see what we can do to support. Like Ali said, it's not just this camp, but it's the whole situation that we need to remind ourselves of that. We have to keep working in those small steps, keep being impact driven, and listening to the community. More important than ever right now. Hey, and Ali, we're getting a few questions in as well from people watching. A lot of thumbs up and claps. So thank you to everyone for joining us today. I know it's in the middle of the day, but we appreciate you taking your time to learn about the situation. One of the questions that's come through is are volunteers allowed to visit and help now during this lockdown period? Would you have any advice to people that are looking to help? Is that a possibility right now?
So for the time being, because it's lockdown and we are in quarantine situation, so we shouldn't and we will not be able to have, unfortunately, any volunteers for the time being. We will see in the coming future after the lockdown. But since the first day of lockdown until now, we haven't had any new international volunteers. So we will see in the future time after the lockdown about this.
Yeah, I think thank you to everyone that has reached out and looking to help
Absolutely.
on the island. But yeah, from a safety and health perspective, we're going to refrain from the time being. But there's obviously other ways you can support, raise your voice, share our content, start a fundraiser, and hopefully in the new year we can. Get a few extra hands on the ground, but obviously we've got our amazing community volunteers as well that are doing a great work at the moment. So, and Ali, another question that came through is also people wondering whether there are any kind of professional courses or any kind of trainings that are facilitated or you know, given to the people living in the camps here to support their skills. Is movement doing anything, or is anything happening at the moment?
So, movement on the ground, it's about, I say again, come to campus philosophy. We believe in empowering community and give the opportunity for people and access for learning, for using skills, for to do everything they want. So, in the time being now, we cannot, unfortunately, as well because of the lockdown. But hopefully, after the lockdown, we will start again with our computer digital lab outside of the camp. It's in Mytilene. We will start as well more professional courses for the community are living here. Plus, we have our wood workshop containers for people to use the skills and build things for themselves and for the place where they are living. A lot of people have so much skills here. They just need opportunity to use these skills. So hopefully in the coming time, all these people, they will be able to use the skills they have, and they will create things for themselves and for the rest of the community.
No, definitely. I think, yeah, getting the wood workshop containers is something that's a really good step in the right direction. And also stay tuned. Movement is hoping to launch more of these kind of professional courses and training in the future. We're always looking for ideas on these kind of projects and also partners to help out. Hey, Ali, we've been speaking for about 20 minutes now. A few other questions coming through, but some really lovely comments as well. And a lot of thanks for you being on the ground as well with the team there during, of course, a challenging period. Are there any last words or comments that you would like to share as a part of this conversation, and maybe what people can do to help as well with this in this upcoming winter?
First of all, I would like to thank everybody. Thank you so much for everyone who watching us, who see in this situation, who understand about this situation and have all the attention for these people are living here. Much respect and much appreciating for all of you. I can only say one thing: let's come all together. Let's focus for one goal to help the people. For one goal to make better living conditions for people, not only here, all over the world. There is refugees all over the world. Let's try to do our best to really help and support in any way we can do. Let's hope for peace to come across all over the club. We not have a war or economic problems, or however, everybody deserves to have peace, normal life. Everybody deserves to be with families and with the loved ones. So let's wish for all this situation to be end very soon, because nobody deserves to be living in any bad living conditions. Everybody deserves to be a normal life, like you and me and any other people as well. So let's wish that. Please keep supporting us, keep helping us, because with your support we will be able to help many people. We will be able to support many people, families, children, vulnerable people, and that's how we come all together. And I want to show you one part of the camp, because I would like to show you a little bit of the camp from this side. This is called the blue area, and this is the place where they're going to start constructing work over here. All this going to be happen by the government, so no organization involved with construction work or something like that. So everything's going to be done by the government. They announced this about like 2 days ago, and they're going to start working in this area because here a lot of situation happened with the flooding area, and a lot of tent have damages in the past.
No, thank you for sharing, Ali. I think a good insight as well. And I guess, yeah, for movement, not having been able to take a lead on construction, which is something we did in the olive groves. Maybe as a last point, good to point out, Ali, maybe a quick note on how we're cooperating with other NGOs to fill in those gaps. I know it happened recently with bad weather conditions, but how do you foresee then your role, I guess, with this project?
I mean, at the moment we were not involving with constructing work or building places. We respond for emergency responding, like when there is heavy bad weather. We go, we help tents, we support the tents, we enforce the tents to be keep strong and stay. Not only alone, together with other colleague organizations like R4R or Euro Relief, Watershed, and other people. We all working with the community volunteers as well. So we do it together with the community volunteers. This kind of things, we try and just filling gaps all the time and make proofing for the situation. Like when tent is about to fall, but it's not example, one rope and one nail to keep it strong. So we go there and we do it. We're not going to look and watch when the tent is going to fall. We didn't manage to do everything, but we did try our best at least. We didn't stay under a dry roof and we looking. We just went there, we help, we try our best, we do whatever we can do, and we leave the rest for the universe to make it better.
Yeah. No, thank you, Ali. I think a really honest conversation, which is always important about this situation. And also in the weeks leading up to Christmas, we'll be having more of these live sessions. Maybe another one with Ali on the ground to keep everyone informed, and also a few conversations about movements, larger plans, how we see 2021, and kind of how we can pull together during these challenging periods. But a big point is always for us to have that optimism, keep working with the community. And thank you again for everyone that tuned in for your support. Keep sending through your questions. Keep following our work. And we hope to be able to give you more updates in the coming weeks and coming months. And Ali, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
I know you're
Thank
a
you.
busy man. But
thank you so much for everyone. Anytime. Hopefully we will do this more and we will keep everyone updated about the situation and about everything over here.
Yeah. Thank you, Ali, and take care. We'll speak soon. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.